everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Kat. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom, and an avid reader. For everyone else, welcome back. It is time to open up my next probably smut box. This is April's box. There's been a delay in the last few months of getting boxes because of the books not being ready or something that the curators want in the box not being there. So we're a little bit behind, but that's okay. So let's dive in to April's box. So in here we have our normal setup of our goodies and our book. So starting with the goodies, we have our book review cards. We have our annotation key bookmark with enemies to lovers on the back. And the tabs to go with the annotation. And then our stickers. The first sticker says, enemies to lovers. Then we have Tura, like a stamp. I'm assuming this is one of the places in the book. A I love you, yes you do, don't forget. Oops. And only fools and liars burn books. And then for the book, we have Shield of Sparrows by Devaney Perry. Oops. Really pretty cover. And the back with the dragon and a boat. For Shield of Sparrows, this is a fantasy romance with an arranged marriage, forced proximity, plot twists, enemies to lovers, slow burn. And here's what the synopsis from Probably Smut says. The gods sent monsters to the 5 kingdoms to remind mortals they must kneel. I've spent my life kneeling to their will and to my father's. As a princess, my only duty is to wear the crown and obey the king. I was never meant to rule, never meant to fight, and I was never supposed to be the daughter who sealed an ancient treaty with her own blood. But that changed the fateful day I stepped into my father's throne room, the day a legendary monster hunter sailed to our shores, the day a prince ruined my life. Now I'm crossing treacherous lands beside a warrior who despises me as much as I despise him, bound to a future I didn't choose and a husband I barely know. Everyone wants me to be something I'm not, a queen, a spy, a sacrifice. But what if I refused the role chosen for me? What if I made my own rules? What if there's power in being underestimated? And what if, for the first time, I reached for it? So I am excited to give this one a shot and see where things go with this fantasy romance. For March's book, we read And Now Back to You by B.K. Borison. I really enjoyed this one. I put it on audiobook, completely forgetting that I had the physical book and tabs to tab it with. So I did not tab it. And I was going to try to reread it before my box came in for April, and that did not happen. So, no tabs right now for this one, but I did really enjoy. And now back to you. In this one, we have our two main characters, Jackson and Delilah. Jackson works for the radio station, Delilah works for the TV news station, and they get paired up to cover this storm of the century and get snowed in, and end up, as in all romances, falling in love. There is a little bit of enemies to lovers in this, uh, although it wasn't a whole lot of enemy feeling, more of just misunderstanding who the other was and why they were doing certain parts. Like Jackson didn't like Delilah because he felt that she didn't take the job seriously when it was in fact her boss putting her in ridiculous costumes and things to report stories. This is the second book in the series, but you don't have to read the first one. They're more companion novels. The first one follows two other characters, and just a lot of fun in this. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars, and I definitely think that I might go back and read the first one. And if BK Borison does any others, pull those out as well. And there you have it, April's Shield of Sparrows, and my thoughts on And Now Back to You by BK Borison. I hope that you enjoyed this video and come back next month to see what my thoughts were on Shield of Sparrows. Bye.